Hey Maria, hey Nish. This is Lori Camp with Soul Sisters Digital Design. Thanks for taking the time to chat with me this week. I wanted to go ahead and shoot this video for y'all to be able to review at a later time, and also be able to share amongst your team. As I mentioned, this is Lori with Soul Sisters Digital Design, and what I'm going to cover today is really your website and how it relates to your competition and how you can improve the reach of your digital presence. And basically telling you the kinds of things that Google will look for as they're ranking your site, which basically is content, backlinks, and citations. And so I'm going to show you kind of what all of that sort of stuff means and give you some steps that you can take to improve things. So, first of all, I've got your website pulled up here, and I really like the look of it and the feel of it. You've got some great reviews kind of popping in as well, which is awesome. But I do see, and you've got about 1,000 words of content on this page. However, that used to be sufficient, but Google really likes to see between 1,500 and 2,000 words on the page now. It really just lets you not only tell Google kind of what you do and what you're all about, but it gives them some insight so that it can send more traffic your way and allows you to get in keywords, which is what people type into Google when they're searching for something. So that's really all a keyword is. And in your content, you can place keywords throughout it to really tell Google and the Google algorithm exactly what things you want your website found for. For example, let's just say you're a plumber in Orlando. Well, you want to make sure that Google has no doubt at all that you are a plumber serving the Orlando area. And that's how it tells users that you exist. The second thing that Google looks at is what we call backlinks. So all a backlink is a hyperlink on another website coming back and pointing to your website. These links just act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust. To build trust in your business by seeing basically other websites and other beings, if you will, vouching for you. It's basically like a popularity contest where the person with the most backlinks or the most of people vouching for them wins people pointing, coming to their website. But not all links are created equal. So it really is worth making sure that your website, that the link coming back to you is actually both relevant to your business and powerful in its own right. For example, you guys do property management. Well, you might have a link from a pizza shop coming back to your property management website. And it could even be that that's a client of yours and you rented that space to that shop. But Google would have no way of knowing that. And so it would not assign, it wouldn't see it as relevant and it would not assign as much power to a link like that versus, say, another property management link coming from, say, the West Coast, just to give you an example. And then the last thing that we talk about is citations. So a citation is really just anywhere that your business name, phone number, and address are shown exactly in the same manner on various directories. So those directories could be things like Facebook, it could be the Yellow Pages. It pretty much is anywhere that you can list that name, address, phone number, that it's called a citation. And so it's all over the web. Well, citations help you rank in the map pack as well as in your website. So let's talk about kind of what someone might see. So I actually did a quick search for property management Central Florida. And what you see comes up first is this map pack. Well, this map pack is driven by Google business pages. And one of the things that helps you rank within this map pack is also those citations. So what comes up first is the map pack, and then right below that is what we call the organic results. So you'll notice that for property management Central Florida, you guys are not in this top 3, nor do I see you actually in the top 10, which is there's 10 results per Google results page in the top 10. And most people, if they type in something and they're looking for something, they're going to find what they need on that first page, possibly the top of the second, but that's about it. They're going to find what they need and move on. So this is really where you want to be. And in fact, if you can be in the top organic results and the top 3 for the map results, you'll see about a 30% increase in traffic to your website because of that. But like I mentioned, you've got probably, I put it into a word counter, you've got about 1,000 words on your page. But let's take a look at what kind of content is you're actually ranking for. So I use this tool called Ahrefs to analyze websites, and it gives me some insight into how you're doing and how your competition is doing. So I can see that for your entire domain, you guys are actually ranking for 545 keywords, and that is driving 538 unique visitors per month. But when I drill down and take a look at what those keywords are, I don't think it's precisely what you are looking for. So some of it is your name, all county, CFL. Like I totally get that. But the other kinds of things that you're ranking for are aggressive breed lists. In fact, there's a lot of things on here having to do with aggressive breeds. Aggressive breed list, aggressive breeds list, aggressive dog breed list. And you can see that you are actually, for that particular search term, aggressive breed list, you're in position 4. So you're ranking really high for that. It's getting you 51 visitors per month because of that keyword. Because that keyword overall, like nationwide, is being searched 500 times. But if someone's searching for aggressive breeds or a list of aggressive breeds, they're not necessarily looking for someone to manage their property or for a rental list. And so I don't think that's the traffic that you're looking for. And when people come into a website and the search is wrong, like for example, they're looking for aggressive breed listings and they land on your website because it's ranked so high for that, but it's wrong, they will bounce out of your page pretty quickly. And that actually, Google tracks that kind of stuff. And so another measurement they used to see whether that's a good, like you're good for that, like if that's a good match to that person's search. So bottom line is I don't know that that's actually what you're looking for. So what I look for when I'm looking at these keywords is things that people might type in when they are looking for the service that you're providing, such as Central Florida property management. And I actually don't see any of that in this first little bit of keywords. So let's take a look at some of your competition. So going back to this property management Central Florida Google search, the top result is actually cflpropmanagement.com. So I took them right here, cflpropmanagement.com. This is their website. And again, they've got some content as well. They could probably use some more. But if I look at their back end, they're actually ranking for 3,000 keywords, which is generating them 1.8 thousand unique visitors per month. And if I drill down to look at their keywords, they are much more focused in what they say. So for example, what they're targeting. So if you look at this Central Florida property management, which is actually pretty close to what I typed in, but Central Florida property management, that term is being searched 600 times per month, but they're in the first position for it, which means that they're the one that comes up, and 471 people or visitors are clicking on their website because of this term. The other thing is, property management for, or PPP, for real estate investors. They're number 1 for that too. That's getting them 28 visitors per month. Orlando property management. They're number 7 for that, but that's still in the top 10, and that's getting them 85 visitors. So you can see the difference when you focus in on what exactly it is that you're doing. So the other one that was a top company was the Sand Dollar Property Management. And I took a look at their stuff too. They are only getting 135 unique visitors per month, but they're ranking for some of these key ones. Central Florida Property Management, again, 3rd position for that. So that's getting them 44 unique visitors per month for that search term alone. So you can definitely see the importance of that. Now we can also look at the backlinks, which was that second factor that I was talking about. So those clickable links from other websites back to yours. And so when I do this, I actually can compare these sites through these scores. And I can see how many sites are referring back. So you guys have 167 different websites pointing back to yours. This UR and DR really, these are scales of 0 to 100, and it is a way to calculate the strength of your backlink profile. So how many people are vouching for you? Basically, how trustworthy are you? So this UR really has to do with your power. How powerful of a site are you in your own right? So you're scoring a 34 out of 100. And how much do people trust you? Like how strong, how relevant are those backlinks? You're scoring about a 28. And you really want these two scores to be as close to the same as possible because you want that ratio to be as close to 1 if you were to kind of divide that out. It just means that that's the closer it is to 1, the stronger kind of that profile is overall. So if we look at Central or Sand Dollar Property Management and we look at their overview, let me go ahead and click these over there so they have time to load in. But if we look at the CFLpropertymanager.com, they're at a 19 and 22, so they're kind of, very close to 1. So they don't have as many links probably as you do, but they're still pretty strong. So that's so a little less than you, but still a pretty good ratio. And then for the CFL property management, their ratio is a little bit more off. They have a little bit more referring domains, but my guess is that theirs not as strong or as relevant as yours are. That's why their ratio is not so good. So all of these things are basically the things that Google looks at when they're looking to rank you. So just to kind of summarize, to improve your page, you need to increase the amount of words and images on your site to between 1,500 and 2,000. And when you're doing that, you want to make sure that you are really focusing in and targeting on those search terms that people are using. The other thing you want to do is have powerful and relevant other websites pointing back to you. So that's, have more of those backlinks that you can be the popular kid in school. And then lastly, you want to increase your number of citations. Citations being your name, address, and phone number on various sites on the web. So this actually ran a little bit long, but I wanted to make sure that I kind of covered what we had talked about in person. If I can help in any way, I'd certainly love to be able to do that. But if not, totally fine. These are all things that you can do on your own. And if you have a organization that or another person that helps with this, I'm more than happy to speak to them as well. So again, my name is Lori Camp. I'm with Soul Sisters Digital Design. My number is 352-235-9803. Hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.